Right, okay. I've just checked in these people and everything went well. Inventory, the meter readings, got all the paperwork as usual. But the guy hits out with, oh, I used to be a painter decorator, so I can do that, I can fix that, I can do that. Do you mind if I fix that? I'm like, yeah, sure. As long as you leave it in a better condition and not a worse condition, so I'm happy with that. Things like plastering and fixing the wallpaper, so where the wallpaper meets it peels up a little. So it's like, yeah, just a bit of paste and then roll it in. So I'm like, yep, happy days, crack on. If you're going to make it better, not worse, crack on. And yeah, because these were things that I've been planning to do. It's like, I'll come back at some point and fix it up. But if he's happy to do it for a benefit, then yep, by all means. Small bits of plaster, like little holes, he'll just patch it in. So like, yeah, if you want to do that, happy days. I actually only had 2 keys for the front door, which they need because they might be working separately. So I says, I've only got 2. He's like, yeah, I'll get 1 cut. That's fine, that's 1 less job for me. I'm just going to tell him though, to keep the receipt, and I'll just pay him back because it's only right. So I'll do that. Back security light, I was going to change for a PIR security light, so you can leave the switch on, then it'll just come on when somebody comes. So from that, he was happy to do it, but I wasn't, because you need to get the ladder up and then you need to walk over the utility extension to get to the light. You can't do it from the window. But it's like, do you want me to do it? Do you want me to do it? I'll do it. And I'm like, do you know what? I'll just put it out there. I'm lighter than you. I don't want you walking in those tiles, because if you break it, it's going to be your fault. So I think that'll be a job for me to do. So when the shop's open again, when I'm able to get stuff, I'll go and I'll get this light and I'll get that sorted. I've got ladders. Happy days. Light bulbs and that. I mean, I've got a tenant before who called me because a light went out. Simple things like that, you can... How difficult is it to buy a light bulb? But tenant before done that, and I had to come, and it took a couple of trips because I have to come and find out what type of bulb it is. And it wasn't a regular bulb, so it wasn't something I had in stock. It was like one of them ring tube fluorescent things. So first trip in, I brought some bulbs in. It wasn't right, I found out it's a tube. Then I'm like, oh crap, it's a tube. So I either buy the tube or I change the whole fitment. So I decided to change the fitment, change it back to your normal pendant to have a normal bulb. Went to do that and there was a ton of wires. Ended up I had to wire that up as a pendant and get an electrician in to figure out these wires, because there was like 5 wires hanging out. Turns out there was a few for an always on extractor fan. So that took more trips than necessary just for a blooming light. If he just opened it and figured out what tube it was and bought the tube, then it wouldn't have took so long. Hey ho, that's what happens. If this guy thinks he's going to open up, find out what bulb it is and buy the bulb, that's your issue, isn't it? I think to start off with, I'll just say that if you get the key cut, leave it there, leave the receipt with it, and I'll pay you back. Start off nice, isn't it? I mean, some things he can do. some things I'll pay them back for, and I might even get them to do other jobs. But nice to know I've got someone willing to put in a bit of general maintenance. The fence isn't as high as it should be, so it says I can add it up. So I'll let him speak to the neighbour, see if he's willing to half in. I'll do it. Buy all the parts, get it done, and just show him half the receipt and get the neighbour to pay half. But obviously it'll all go in my company anyway, so I'll still claim it back. Anyways, that's my update for today. Gutted that one person is cancelled, but happy that these guys have come in, and I'm generally happy with these guys, so hopefully it all goes well. It's one off my mind, still got another two. I've got one house plus one flat. Thanks for watching, keep you posted, thanks.